Yeah, that's all I should have known better. If you're gonna steal, then you better make sure you get away with it. Right? I would have done.
They're all dead! They're all fucking dead!
What the hell's he yapping about? Take a breath. Who's dead?
The whole crew. The 76 lookout guy. Some fucking tourist killed him. Kill all of them.
Shit. Have you talked to the boss?
Yeah. He wants everyone to hold their ground. Watch the gate. You're dead.
Hello everybody, I'm just making sure the stream's all good and the connection's all good. How's y'all day? How was y'all day? Heal. There's so many of them. Jesus Christ. Oh my god, this guy right here. Oof. It's all of them? I can't tell. there another one? Where you at? Where you at? If there is, gotta find you. Where you at? This is hiding from me. That's you. He's probably scared. Yup. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? You're somewhere. Oh, he's down here. Okay. Papa Joel's coming. That was that had to be the last one. Yep, it was. Alright.
Alright, come on down.
Yeah, no, yeah, he definitely fits. It's definitely more intense than Abby's.
How'd I do?
How about something a little more your size? It's for emergencies only.
Okay.
Now the safety zone, do you know how to switch it off?
I do.
Okay, you gotta respect it. This is not a...
Joel, I'll be careful.
Okay. All right, do your thing, Ellie.
On it. Stupid chain is stuck. Hold on.
I am.
There.
It's good thinking. Help me open this.
Here.
I got it. Oh shit, get down, get down.
Busy couple of days, huh?
Whatever, man. Damn, no food, old pair of shoes. We got nothing. Let's go.
Man,
Ain't nothing we could have done.
I know. It's just... Oh, man.
Let's just get to that bridge.
Well, at least they finally killed that couple. I was sure they made it out of the city. Now all we need to find is this fucking pickup truck duo.
Yeah, there better been an army in that truck.
Joel's unstoppable, bro. Yeah, it's so weird seeing Ellie like react to stuff like that and such. Like she looks so innocent, and like I'm like, bro, she does so much. She does so much worse than the second one, bro. She be doing inhuman things to people.
they're driving through that area now. Who knows, maybe they'll flush them out. I pray to God these tourists show their faces. Huh, they gotta show up somewhere. Maybe this will be your lucky day. What the hell was that? Watch yourself! Burn, asshole!
and back. Endure and survive.
Excuse me?
Savage Starlight. Was after a big battle.
Endure and survive.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, come here, Ellie.
Okay.
There you go. We're almost there. Let's go through the alley.
Wow, it's that fucking truck.
It's all right, just keep your head down.
You gone? 20? Try 25. Bullshit. Swear to God.
You had 25 cans of bacon?
Well, 24. I just finished one.
How the hell do you have 24 cans of bacon?
Surround.
Shooting at us!
What kind of military turd? Stay down!
Really? Oh, you better tell me. I'm on down. I'm just running.
I think we lost him.
Grab some supplies. Everything. Gotta grab things. No. I need a med kit. Go through here. That damn truck, bro. Just scared me.
Push it.
We're okay. They can't see us.
Look!
Leave him alone.
Easy, son. Just take it easy.
It's all right. They're not the bad guys. Lower the gun. Man, you hit hard.
Yeah, well, I was trying to kill you.
Yeah, I thought you were one of them, too. Then I saw you. If you haven't noticed, they don't keep kids around. Survival of the fittest.
You're bleeding.
It's just nothing. I'm Henry. This is Sam. I think I caught your name was Joel.
Ellie.
How many are with you?
They're all dead.
Hey, we don't know that. There were a bunch of us. Someone had the brilliant idea of entering the city, look for supplies. Those fuckers, they ambushed us, scattered us. Now it's all about getting out of this shithole.
We can help each other.
Ellie.
Safety in numbers and all that.
She's right. We could help each other. We got a hideout not too far from here. Be safer if we chat there.
All right, take us there.
Follow me.
Sorry about the whole gun thing.
Don't worry. I would have probably done the same thing. Where are you from?
All the way from Hartford.
Really? I heard some bad stuff going on down there.
Yeah, the military abandoned the zone. That's why we left. The place probably looks like this by now.
If you didn't know, the young one, that's he now plays Miles Morales in the new Spider-Man games, which is actually pretty cool.
We gotta be careful. We're right next to one of their lookout areas. It's just you and your daughter. Wait. Everyone be quiet. Get away from the windows. They're gone. Man, that fucking truck, it's been hounding us ever since we got in this damn... Sam, what are you doing?
Nothing.
Get rid of it.
My backpack is practically empty.
What's the rule about taking stuff?
It weighs like nothing.
The rule. What is it?
We only take what we have to.
That's right. Now come on.
You guys want to see something cool? You see, that's actually kind of sad because you know he's a kid. He actually obviously wants to play with something. But look what Ellie does. Cause look, he dropped the toy. Look what Ellie does, which is horrible.
How far is this place?
Ready? Walks away. The toy's right there. It's right there. She's over here looking at it. You can see her. She's looking at it. Walk away. The toy's right there. Walk away. Turn around. She go picked it up. It's not there anymore. Ellie freaking picked it up to give to Sam. I find that so cool. The little details, because you can easily miss that. That's cool. I like that. I like how they did that with her.
What'd you find? Ellie,
Nothing.
you watch our back.
Looks like someone was up there,
Sam,
but they're long gone.
Stay with her.
So where are the others?
They wanted to give it another once over. Make sure we didn't miss anything.
All right. Keep an eye out over there. I'll check this area.
I'll check out this area. Go check over that way.
God damn, Ellie. She got stabbed to death.
We did it. Not bad, old timer.
But that was very wholesome. Yeah, no, yeah. This game is wholesome. This game is
You sure he's safe?
very
Listen close to
wholesome.
them?
I'm the only one with the key, man.
At some
Where'd
parts.
you get that?
I killed one of them. He won't miss it now. Everybody through.
It's back here. So, how old are you?
Me? 14. How old are you?
The same?
Oh, you're 14, huh?
I'm close.
All right.
I am.
Here we are. Welcome to my office.
How long have you guys been holed up in here?
A few days. We found a bit of food, though. Here.
Blueberries. Found a whole stash of them. You want some?
No.
Hey, man, relax. We're safe.
So why haven't you left?
Been waiting for the right opportunity.
And?
Here. Check this out. Look at these sons of bitches. Every day they congregate down there, guarding that damn bridge. Come nighttime, it's down to a skeleton crew. After sunset, that's our window. Most of them gone, sneak right past them.
That could work.
Oh, it'll work. It'll definitely work. Wow.
All right, ready?
Ow!
A blueberry hurt you?
It's been a while since that boy even cracked a smile. She doesn't seem bothered by all this.
So where were you heading?
Heard the Fireflies are based out west somewhere. We're gonna join up with them. Something funny?
Oh, it just seems like there's a lot of people putting their stock on the Fireflies these days.
Yeah, maybe there's a reason for that.
So you don't know where they are, and you're just gonna drag him across the country to find them?
I tell you what, how about I worry about my brother, you worry about your girl.
Easy. We're looking for the Fireflies, too.
This is us. There's an abandoned military radio station just outside the city. Any survivors from our group, they're supposed to meet us there tomorrow. You and your girl, you want to join us? It goes down tonight.
I guess we best rest up then.
He says it's time to go.
No, we're gonna be moving fast, okay? So no matter what, you stick to me like glue.
Like glue.
Like glue.
Got it.
Good, good. All right, y'all ready?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, y'all stay close, okay?
You tried this before?
Yeah.
That's comforting.
Relax, old man.
I just hope you know the way.
This way. take him out quietly. Hey, I'll follow your lead.
All right. Hey, how you doing?
Just trying to keep warm. How's it looking out there?
Okay, everyone move up.
Hey, you hear that? Clicking.
Yeah, I hear it, but I don't see shit.
Right? It did. The flashlight did.
Yo, Joe, there's a guy on that light up there. I see him.
We gotta take care of these guys. And the bridge. The bridge is in sight. Oh my god, we're so close. We got this. We got this. How am I gonna handle this? I'm gonna throw a bomb. Someone hit this guy. Boom. Flashlight. I'm gonna do the flashlight.
Behind.
Boom. You can see us? I bet.
Look, we can work something out. Like him.
All right. We did it.
Right? I like to plan it out, and it went well. I need a med kit, bro, because I'm looking. Joel's mad bloody. He's hurt. He's kind of holding himself. I need a med kit, bro.
All right. You ready?
Y'all like salmon honey? Oh shit! That damn truck, bro. I forgot about that. Speaking of med kits, I got one. Let's go.
Wait.
Hey, they're over here.
Oh no.
Oh no, he does.
Got him. Come on, everyone.
It's right there, bro. We're so close to the bridge.
Keep your eyes open. We ain't out of this mess yet.
All right, check it out.
We are mad close. Let's go.
We're good. Sam, let's go.
All right, kid, come on. There you go. Come on.
Shit.
Hurry. Ellie!
Okay, we gotta get him up.
I'm sorry. We're leaving.
What? What's this bullshit?
Hey, now!
What the fuck, Henry? We stick together. Fuck do we get out of here?
Cover me. I'm moving out. Son of a... Get off!
How was it, Gunner?
Let's search for supplies. Don't let it go to your head. Let it go to theirs.
Damn, bro. They legit left us, bro. They left us. They left us for dead. Let's go, come on.
Asshole.
She called him an asshole. I never freaking reached it. This camera's messed up. Yeah, she called him an
Spread out. They might come through here. Where are you, you motherfucker? Do this. That's good.
Jesus Christ!
Let's see what we can scavenge. That was good. Alright, let's get in.
Alright, go, 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 go. It's right there, bro. The bridge is right there. Go, go, go.
How many bullets do you have left?
They're gonna kill us!
What other choice do we have?
We jump!
No, it's too high and you can't swim. I'll boost you up, you run past them.
You keep me afloat!
Ellie!
No time to argue!
Ellie! Damn it! Ah!
Henry! He's awake!
Hey, you. We're alive. Okay.
See? What'd I tell you, huh? He's good. Everything's fine. You know, Sam's the one who spotted you. You guys are taking quite a bit of water. What's wrong? Henry!
Get back,
hey,
son!
Hey! He's pissed, but he's not gonna do anything.
You sure about that?
Stop!
Joel?
He left us to die out there.
No, you had a good chance of making it, and you did. But coming back for you meant putting him at risk. Stay back. If it was the other way around, would you have come back for us? I saved you.
You saved me too. We would have drowned.
It's fine, I'm okay. You know, for what it's worth, I'm really glad we spotted you. Now, that radio tower, it's on the other side of this cliff. Okay? Place is gonna be full of supplies. You're gonna be really happy you didn't kill me. Hey, we're gonna search this area. See what we come up with.
That was intense. You cool?
Yeah. Let's go find that radio tower.
That's true, though. I mean, that's his little brother, so he had to do what he had to do.
Hey, maybe we can find something in that boat over there.
I don't know.
Keep your eyes peeled.
Way ahead of you, kid.
I don't know. How do y'all feel about that situation? Would y'all do the same thing?
Yeah. Ah, good job. I bet that goes right on through.
Yeah.
Same time.
He was willing to keep to take Ellie with him, but Ellie was like, "Nah, we stick together," which I like. I like her loyalty to Joel.
All right, come on, kids, go.
Right, you go in.
Okay.
Hey, flashlights out. Sam, stay. Someone's finally learning.
Joel, we should see what's over here.
All right, we'll check this side out.
It's blocked.
If you can get it open, I can crawl through and clear that door. Oh, that is a big rat. And voila. Do you think they'll join us? All the way to Tommy's?
Well, I don't know. We're just gonna have to see how everything pans out.
Hey, this way! Looks like there's a path up ahead. Right here.
Right, because at the end of the day, you know, family comes first. Oh, I remember this part. This part scares me. Well, used to scare me. This part creeped me the hell out.
Can we get out this way?
Y'all will see. I remember this part. I haven't played it so long, so I kind of forget things. But like when I get close to them or I see things that make me like remind me of them, I'm like, ah, yeah, I remember this part. Yeah, this part scared the shit out of me.
Henry, give it a shot.
All right.
I'm gonna go have a look. You keep an eye out. Oh, shit.
Oh, this way.
Yeah, you already know. You already know. I gotta warn y'all. I gotta give y'all warnings.
Let's go, Riley.
Oh, there you go. That's smart.
You're smart, because Ellie can't swim yet. It's kind of annoying.
Ah, I can't wait to get out of this place.
But at least you can swim in the second one. I remember when they first showed the trailer for the second game, and everyone's question was like, "Can Ellie swim? Can she swim in this one?"
Still got some juice.
And then when they said yes, everyone was so freaking happy. It was funny.
Alright.
I can't believe it actually worked.
Yeah, don't jinx us.
You were absolutely right, Lexi. Swimming is a thing we all need, bro. Especially in Apocalypse, but you gotta know everything. In Apocalypse, you gotta know everything. I know, especially how to swim, bro. Because you need to learn how to get through all types of obstacles. And swimming is definitely one of them. Flexing with the Mac. Right, yeah, she has a Mac. She's lucky, right?
I gotta say, I'm impressed with you two.
We're pros at this by now.
Bendito, it's okay. Alright, let's go through here. Shoot.
What?
It's a sort of alarm.
I don't hear anything.
Someone used to live here. Don't look like that's the case anymore.
Who the supplies. I need to make some. Shiv. Make this. Smoke bomb. Oh, chilling, chilling. Chilling. Got this. Alright. Come over here.
Awesome. Calm down.
No, calm down.
Yeah. Same with
Your
the
attitude, bro.
close-up.
Okay.
We're playing soccer.
Ready?
Okay, do it.
Just gonna, you know, stand there.
Oh, Henry, did you see that? Let's keep it down, buddy, okay? Yeah. Sorry. Shh. Quiet.
Look out!
Well, I guess we know what happened to these people.
Seeing how there was a clicker that'd been gone for a while.
We keep moving forward. All we can do is hope there aren't any more of them.
No way. I already told you about that surprise. I already told you about that surprise. You're living, yeah, right? Yeah, she is playing Roblox. She is a elite, most elite person out there, I guess. Yeah, let's play. This thing scared the shit out of me. It's a sewer. That'll be the last place I want to be. The last place I would want to be, the freaking sewer. With these things in here. Nah, yeah, no, this is the part. This is the part. Remember what I told y'all about, like, in the second game, how, like, they focus on the humans and, like, making them, like, real and, like you're killing actual real people. And this game, in the first one, they really made, like, the freaking,
It's too high for a ghost.
the infected really bad, like scary sound. Like, they would sound scary.
Yeah, I'm cool.
That was me. I must have triggered some kind of safety gate or something. Henry, see if we can lift this.
So, this is awkward.
Yeah, I know. It's like every time.
Clickers!
What? Hey, this thing isn't budging, man. Just go. Get out of here. Sam, you stay close to him.
Henry, we gotta fucking move!
You keep him safe. Go.
Then now the roles are reversed. I got Sam and he got Ellie. And I remember I'm in a room full of freaking stalkers, bro.
See if we can find a way out of here.
You don't see them. Watch this. Check this out. They're everywhere, bro. Look at that. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no, bro. Chill. Bro, I hit them. No, yeah, no. You hear the weird noises they make, like the. Oh, that's too weird if I make it. But the noise that they make is them signaling that they're still in there. Like their human factor is still in there. Like it hurts them. Like they know what they're doing. Like they have full, like they can see what they're doing, but they have no control over it, which is kind of scary. Like very, very freaking scary. Like when I hit them and you hear like you hear them struggling, that's them, not the zombies. That's them. Yeah, that's what I want to do. I low-key want to show them like how the hell they made this game, because this is crazy. The way they made this game. I want to go over it. I don't know freaking health. I see. Oof. I missed. I'm doing some research. Yeah, just touching the. Oh no! Oh, I'm done. Look at my health, bro. I'm literally one hit. But yeah, the disease in this game isn't a real life disease, but it only works on insects only, not real people. But it shows if it did work on real people, this is exactly what would happen to them. They would turn into this type of shit, which is even more terrifying. Right, come on, Sam.
Move it.
Move it. Come on. That's so fun. What's fun? Go. We gotta get to Ellie.
Is that Ellie?
Come on.
Joel, that's them.
Sam!
Oh, thank God. We gotta keep running. Doorway, over there.
Sam!
Run! So many of them!
Ellie, get away from the door.
Tell him I said what's up. Tell him I said what's up. Hurry up.
Sam! He just crawled through!
He what? Sam, what the hell are you doing? Getting us out of here.
Well, hurry up then.
Alright, go.
Everyone upstairs, let's go.
I'm about to freaking die. Do not see my health. I'm literally at what? Please. Yes, med kit. Let's go. It's freaking I'm chilling. I got this. This. We chilling.
Damn thing's stuck!
Here, give me a boost. I can get through that window.
Open it from the other side.
Make it fast.
Right?
Come on, Sam.
I don't know what
We're
we're
staying
thinking.
here. What about you? I'll be fine. Come on, go.
Yup, get the kids to safety. We'll handle these guys and try to open the door. Okay. Make sure I got everything. Oh, and they come. Oh shit. Oh. Here we go. Alright, I'm gonna throw a Molotov. Chilling. Throw one right here, chilling. Right by my gun. Chilling.
Keep this up! Door's open! Go! Go!
Look at this.
Oh, are you fucking kidding me? Thanks for the warning on the other side, guys.
Warning, infected inside. No shit. Oh man, I forgot we're almost at that part.
Hey, how you doing, little man?
That was a close one, huh?
Guys,
Yeah.
enjoy this. Enjoy this.
We made it out.
We got nice music in the
Hey, look at
background.
that.
Happiness,
Yep.
hope,
What'd I tell you, huh?
Let's find a
hope.
way around it.
chilling, cause this shit is not gonna last at all.
How about you? How you holding up?
Business as usual, right? When I was with Henry, I took out a couple of infected by myself. You'd be proud.
Yeah.
Aw, doggies.
You're gonna want to stay away from those. It's not like it is in the zone. These are wild.
I'm so happy you don't have to kill dogs in this
What
game.
is this?
Oh. This is an ice cream truck.
An ice cream truck?
Yeah, Henry told me about these. They sell ice cream out of the truck.
What? No way. Joel?
That's true. This thing would drive around and play real loud, creepy music, and kids would come running out to buy ice cream.
You're totally fucking with me.
Serious.
Man, you lived in a strange time.
Told you so.
Isn't that weird? Like, Ellie thinks that we live in a weird time because of all this stuff. Cause she didn't grow up like we did. She grew up in this world. She was born in this world, the zombies and shit. So she thinks that all that stuff is weird. Like, you know, the life we live now, which is even more crazier and cool. Chilling. Weeze is chilling. This is nice. We're away from all the infected and people. I know that's crazy, right? It is crazy. It is crazy. Let me check up here, see if we can find some supplies. So we gotta get some supplies. Imagine growing that. No, that would be crazy, bro. Man. Imagine growing up in Apocalypse and just seeing this stuff and thinking how like weird it would be to live in these strange times. Crazy, right? I love the music in the background, bro. Gustavo, he's the music writer of this game. I love his work. What's Ellie doing? Get Ellie right here.
Is anybody else hungry?
Yes.
Hey, guys. We break when we get to the radio tower.
Alright.
Radio tower. Right there. So close. So close.
Get out! Fucking sniper. Did you see where it came from?
Somewhere down the street. All right, now. Y'all stay here.
No.
Before you start, I need you guys to keep him busy. I'm gonna go around and see if I can't get the angle on him.
Okay. Hey. Be careful.
You have a good point, Dylan. You have a really good point there. For real. Oh, we gotta go through. We gotta go through this guy. That's what we call me a chicken shit.
You crying behind that car?
I am super low. I am super low. I cannot afford anyone shooting me right now. Where is he? Oh, she's right there. It can't scare me. Oh, he's right there.
God damn it!
God damn it. Alright. We're chilling. Oh, he's gonna. I'm about to die. Oof. I don't know if I'm. I think this is it, yo. I think this is the end. I can try hitting. Try hitting this right here. Just gonna hit him.
Where was it you were going?
I'm trying to hit him. No! Fuck! He got me. Like you're surrounded by death. I know, right now, yeah. That's what I'm telling you. That's what I told you. You gotta enjoy the moments of peacefulness while you can, because before you know it, you're gonna be surrounded. Like when they give you, like when this game gives you the stuff like that, like when it's just you're chilling and you're walking and enjoying time, it's usually giving you time to prepare for the next horrible event. I gotta go over here. Oh, don't shoot me.
What the hell?
Right here! Flank him! Over here!
Haha, I'm in the house. This dude can't shoot at me now. I'm coming up. What the hell? I'm about to beat the shit out of you. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? You're here somewhere. is there so many of them? Where'd y'all come from? Got your ass. What the? I gotta protect them. I gotta protect them. Got your ass. So many of them. Wait, I got a question. Do y'all like Henry and Sam? Like, do you guys like their characters? You do? That's good. That's good. Both y'all. Alright, so y'all like them? Y'all like them? That's good. Oh, the freaking truck, bro. It says run on it. Come on. I forgot about you guys. You guys are pinned down. The truck's moving closer. No. The truck's moving closer. Oh shit. Oh no. Oh no. Pop out again. Pop out again. I dare you. Got your ass.
Shit. Oh, that was intense.
You all right, Sam?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Thanks, Joel.
Look at this.
All right. We did it.
We should move.
All right.
Sam!
Henry!
Sam, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
You sure?
I said I'm fine.
Come on, come on!
Let's move!
Oh no, they're infected. Oh man. Oh hell no. 2. 3. Oh, nope, I'm missing. Keep them coming. Oh, why are there so many of them? Why are so many of them? Bro, I can't. There's too many of them.
You're okay.
Still here. Anybody hurt?
No, we're good.
I think it's time we quit this place. Come on.
Let's go.
Shut the hell up. Dead serious.
Oh, I remember this part. Oh, nah, bro. I know you guys. I know you like when Jalen. I know you like how you guys prepare. Like, let me give you guys warnings. So I'm giving you a warning about this scene. This scene's bad. This is probably one of the worst scenes in the game. This scene is pretty bad.
It's Tommy's birthday, and that's all he wanted to do is just
rent 2 Harleys and drive cross country.
Oh, man. I could die happy if I could just ride one around the block. What was it like?
It was good. It was real good.
Good? Can you believe this guy? Come on, man, give me details. Describe it.
You know what? You two deserve a little privacy.
No, Ellie. This isn't just any regular motorcycle, okay? You get on that bad boy, you feel that engine? Nothing like it.
Oh, yeah? How would you know?
Seen it in my dreams.
Okay.
I don't think anyone from my group is gonna show up.
Yeah.
Worst part about it all, explaining it to Sam.
Well, it's safe to say those two have officially bonded. What are you doing?
Taking stock of all the food we found today.
I see. And how are we doing on canned peaches?
Did Henry send you?
No. Why would Henry send me?
To make sure I'm not fucking up somehow.
I'd say we all did pretty good back there. Especially you. Is everything all right?
Yeah, everything's fine.
Okay. Well, have a good night.
How is it that you're never scared?
Who says that I'm not?
What are you scared of?
Let's see. Scorpions are pretty creepy. Being by myself. I'm scared of ending up alone. What about you?
Those things out there. What if the people are still inside? What if they're trapped in there without any control of their body? Scared of that happening to me.
Okay. First of all, we're a team now. Okay, we're gonna help each other out. And second, they might still look like people, but that person is not in there anymore.
Henry says that they've moved on. That they're with their families. Like in heaven. Do you think that's true?
I go back and forth. I mean, I'd like to believe it.
But you don't.
I guess not.
Yeah. Me neither.
Oh. All the serious talk. I almost forgot. There. If he doesn't know about it, he can't take it away. All right. I'm pooped. I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, I forgot about that toy. Remember when I showed y'all she took it? And he's bit. Shit, man. It's sad. I freaking hate it.
Damn. That smells good.
Good morning.
Where's Sam?
I'll let him sleep in for once.
Oh.
Well, if you want him to join us, you can go wake his ass up.
Okay. Sam? Sam!
The hell? Shit, he's turning!
That's my fucking brother!
Screw it!
Shit!
Carly? Ellie, are you alright?
Oh my god.
Sam?
Oh no.
Sam?
Henry? Ellie, stay there. Henry?
What have you done?
I'm gonna get that gun from me, okay? Oh, okay, easy.
It's your fault.
This is nobody's fault, Henry.
It's all your fault!
Henry! Henry, no!
Oh my god. Jackson County. Means we're close to Jackson City, right?
Should be more than a few miles.
You ready to see dear old brother?
I'm just ready to get there.
You nervous?
I don't know what I'm feeling.
As you can see, a couple months passed since that happened because they look different and they're talking more and they're wearing different shit, but god damn, bro. We literally lost 2 characters in under 6 minutes. Which is, it's sad. And sometimes, yeah, it tears me up. It tears me up. He didn't want to live. He didn't want to leave without his. He didn't want to live without his brother because that was his little brother, and he loved the shit out of him. He didn't want to. He didn't want to. He didn't want to continue without him, and yeah, it sucks. It sucks. It really sucks. It's sad. And the fact that I understand though, but why it's so hard to think about that because of my brother. Exactly. Like, you love your brother so much, you take care of him for years. And he gets bit, and you're the one who has to shoot him. You have to kill him. And I'm pretty sure if I did that, I probably wouldn't want to. I wouldn't want to continue either. I'd probably end up killing myself too, to be honest, because I wouldn't want to continue without that. It's really messed up to think about. It really is. And it's sad. Like, that death is probably one of the worst deaths to even happen. I think I think those 2 deaths, that Henry and Sam's death and Joel's death, are the worst deaths that's ever happened in a video game. It's horrible. It's sad. It's really is sad. It's hard to think about that because of my old brother. And if that was me, I would live. What would I live for? Makes me all sad right now. I'm just thinking my little brother. Exactly. When I first played this game, it mentally messed me up. It mentally messed me up too. This game makes you feel all types of emotions. It really does. It's sad. No. So I usually end the stream at 10, right? So instead of continuing, I'm gonna leave the playing for tomorrow. I'm gonna leave the playing for tomorrow, but I kind of want to see this too. I want to show. Then we list 120 freaking comments. Y'all are the best. What would just make people think about life and take a break from the game? No, when I first played this game and that happened, that's why I didn't want to play it. I took a break for the rest of the night. I played again the next day. That death is just so messed up. It's the fact that Sam died and then Henry killed himself because he wanted to be with his brother. So I'm gonna end it here, but I usually end the stream at 10, so I'm gonna keep the stream up and I'm gonna show y'all the behind the scenes of how they made it till 10, and I'll end it, and then we'll continue playing to see Tommy, because it's cool seeing Tommy and Joel together in the first game. It really is. So we got like another 20 minutes till 10, so I'm gonna keep the cinematic up. I'm gonna I'll put, see, grounded behind the scenes. It just reminds me of The Walking Dead. The Walking Dead is horrible. Walking Dead's horrible. As you can see, like, these pictures right here, man, it just shows how crazier the game's gonna get. The game's gonna get even more crazier. Just watch. It gets even more messed up and sad and everything. But alright, I'm gonna play I'm gonna play behind the scenes so you guys can get a little taste of how it is. And I'm not stream at 10. But here we go. It's really interesting. It's really freaking interesting how they made this game. You get to see the actors, the people who play Ellie and Joel. It's really cool. It's really cool. I'm gonna shut up now so you guys can enjoy this with me.
Yeah, making the new IP is how can I put it? It's just don't do it. It's insane. I mean, it's a very difficult process. You have more questions than you have answers, especially when you come from like you've been making Uncharted 1 and Uncharted 2, just kind of like now like things are going, you just kind of like good momentum, and then suddenly that momentum like just drops, it stops. It's a very challenging process to create a new IP, and you're gonna fail over and over again, but that's what it takes.
New IPs are really hard. They're hard because you don't know what's fun yet. You're building new tech, new AI, establishing new characters, new art, all this. You don't get that controller in your hand for like 6 months to a year.
You don't know what it is yet. I remember like ages ago coming on the project and what are the infected gonna do? Like, what are they gonna do? They're gonna behave like this. I'm like, okay, we're like trying to imagine what's gonna happen. Fast forward like 4 months, they don't do that at all because it didn't work, right?
It's hard mode, right? Like, it's game development on expert.
There's a big thing about making a game, right? Which is a game has to be fun. You get your first build where everything's working. You got player mechanics. You can walk around the world. You can shoot. You can melee attack people. You've got the AI in there. They're very intelligent, very difficult, and it's totally not fun because they snuck up behind you and murdered you in a second, and there was no way to figure out what was going on. We're making a game, by the way. Hey, James.
It's grown quite a bit since I started. I think I was the 12th employee or something back when we got started, but we've tried to stay true to those smaller studio roots.
I've been here for 16 years. There's just no reason to leave. I just like the environment here. It's very non-corporate.
I think the way we work on Naughty Dog is kind of special because we don't really like hierarchy or bureaucracy, and no one is really just a manager here.
Naughty Dog has a very flat structure. We pretty much all report to the co-presidents and the game directors.
I always tell people when we hire them, just like, my job is going to be able to trust you, and that's what I want. I want just to give you something and you go with it, and I know it's going to get done.
We believe in iteration, we believe in collaboration, and we believe in the people making the game working directly with each other.
When we have designers and artists, animators all mixed up, anybody that's working on the same tasks, the same characters, the same areas, put them next to each other so they can communicate a lot better.
We don't have a lot of meetings because if you need something to get done, you just walk over and you talk, and then you go back to your desk and you finish it up.
And I really like that. I like when I just walk in the office and I see just designers talking with the programmers or programmers over the animators and talking to them. I think that's when really the magic happens.
Naughty Dog, we really try to cultivate a culture where anybody can criticize anybody else's work.
And we encourage people to be blunt about it and not try to sugarcoat it too much. It takes too long to be nice sometimes.
It's not personal. It's based on more like how can we make a better game.
We want everybody to have a voice. We want to cut out all the bullshit if we can, making sure that people are making decisions not based on ego, but what is going to benefit the game.
When you see that people trust your opinion and that they value it, it's such a great feeling. You really feel like you're working as a team on a collaborative effort.
We want to sort of remember where we came from and you know why we were successful then, and try to continue that success now.
We make games. That's what we like to do.
Back when Uncharted 2 wrapped up and we decided that we were going to build the second team and create a new project, we kicked around a lot of ideas. One of the very earliest ideas was to go back to Jak and Daxter. It's really near and dear to us. We really love those characters in that universe, and we think that there are some interesting stories still to be told there. We started to realize that it was not going to do justice to the franchise that the fans had fallen in love with. It would be shifting it so far in a new direction that we felt that effort would be more justified in developing a new IP. Neil and Bruce came to Christoph and I and said they wanted to do a post-apocalyptic game. I think the core essence of what they wanted to do, though, was to try to tell a story about two people and how their relationship evolved over the course of the entire game.
That potential, oh wow, there is something very special about that game. This is going to be polished. Like, you're not sure if it's gonna work or not, and you have doubts. And like, should we be doing a game like that? Should we be doing a first-person shooter? Whatever. Like, you ask yourselves all those questions.
And the creative director and the game director are the core of the team that have to really see eye to eye.
That's why you have that balance between like Bruce and Neil's gonna try to push just the story and the characters, and Bruce is going to try to push that with just the gameplay as well. And so it's kind of like those guys are just trying always to find the right balance between the two. It's a very delicate process.
We feel that the interactive medium has an untapped potential to touch the feelings of the player. You have that connectivity, the fact that I'm actually in the world and participating in what's happening on the screen in front of me gives us some sort of advantage to make you feel connected with what's actually happening. At Naughty Dog, that's what we're trying to do, is pair story and gameplay together. If we can make you feel like you're actually with these characters on that journey, and you're invested in those stories and those characters, then you're feeling, in theory, the same thing that they're feeling.
As the story evolved and took different shapes and different forms, the thing that was always there was Joel and Ellie. And because of that, everything kind of grew out of that relationship.
We've seen kind of that role of the anti-hero change, especially over the last 3 to 5 years, to where before it was like the thick-neck mercenary kind of guy. For this game specifically, for this story, we needed something new.
The reason we didn't want to make Ellie Joel's daughter from the get-go is because it wouldn't have anywhere to go. Of course, at that point, he'd be willing to do anything for his daughter because that is what a dad would do for his daughter. They didn't even know each other at the beginning of the story. Then we start from scratch. It's almost like the player has the same relationship to Ellie as Joel does. And we could take our time to build that relationship between these characters. And if we do it right, then the player will be feeling that same growth that Joel does. And we're kind of mirroring that emotional relationship between the two.
What are you doing?
Killing time.
Well, what am I supposed to do?
I am sure you will figure that out.
Your watch is broken.
It's exciting that Neil wrote something like this, where he's like, I don't want to make the stereotypical characters. I want to make real people in this crazy situation and these forced to make decisions that are really tough. Like, what would we be like in those situations?
I mean, we weren't consciously trying to pick male or female for characters. You just try to pick characters and just be honest with who they are. It almost doesn't matter, right? Joel's daughter could have been Joel's son. Ellie could have been a boy. And Joel might have been Tess. You could have swapped those roles, and I think the story would have still worked.
The focus on female strength, it's so unique. You get to see what's so powerful about a woman through all of these female characters, which makes this game wonderful and unique. There's a crew of Fireflies that'll meet you at the Capitol building.
That's not exactly close.
You're capable. You hand her off, come back, the weapons are yours. Double what Robert sold me.
Speaking of which, where are they?
Back in our camp.
We're not smuggling shit until I see them.
I want Joel to watch over her.
Whoa, I don't think that's
Bullshit,
the
I'm not
best
Ellie.
idea.
Him? How do you know them?
I do think having a strong female character, especially like Ellie, is so rare in video games.
That's Ellie.
As a gamer, and more specifically a female gamer, it's frustrating to me because I'll see sort of the stereotypical female character where she's amazingly beautiful and huge boobs, and she's there to be either the love interest or just because they're like, well, we need to throw a chick in here.
We've seen the strong woman or we've seen the weak woman. We haven't necessarily seen the empowered woman from
That's Joel.
this kind of standpoint. And there's that beautiful scene where Joel finds her inside the house and she's reading through this girl's journal going, is this really what they used to worry about? What shirt do I wear and what boy am I going to go out with? You know, and to be met with those first world problems that we deal with every day and go, how trivial is all of this? I think it's going to resonate a lot, not just with, you know, a female audience, but with a male audience as well.
The thing that was intriguing to me after the fact is knowing that we're kind of creating a female action hero in a way, and this is her origin story with Ellie.
To sort of be such a strong female character that is completely normal looking, regular t-shirt and jeans, and she's 14 and she is still a total badass, is really exciting to be a part of that.
There's so few non-sexualized women in video games, especially in the main role, that we were kind of proud that we were creating one. It's very complex, and without the players knowing it, she becomes the protagonist by the end of the story. And that's why she's in the front of the box, and that's why we've been promoting the two of them together so much.
Who's there? It is a dual protagonist game, and yeah, I guess I get nervous to think about it in that way.
We couldn't talk about it. In fact, in interviews we've been lying about it, saying you never play as Ellie because it was so important for that to be a surprise. Sorry, journalists.
Here we go. Sorry. Hold on. That's it.
The tone of the game was set pretty early on that we knew that we wanted to make a really grounded story. We knew that we wanted to make the player feel the sense of tension and dread and go through the same emotional roller coaster that Joel and Ellie were going through.
One of the things we kind of struggled with is to say, well, if we want to really ground this world and make it so like realistic, maybe we shouldn't have anything that could be perceived as a monster. Maybe like by just having an infection that just killed people, and it's all about humans and how they deal with this post-apocalyptic society and how different people decide to survive. Maybe that would be enough. And what we realize is because we're making an action game, a lot of the storytelling happens on the joystick. And once we remove the infected, it's like all of a sudden now we can't tell the story through gameplay of what happened to the world. And that's where we kind of went back and kind of brought the infected back in, because it lets you see, once you're fighting them, the threat that people had to deal with that otherwise would just be very cerebral and people could talk about it, but you couldn't necessarily experience it yourself. In a novel that might work, in a game for us, specifically an action game, it didn't work.
And from there, when we start kicking around those ideas, and we're just like, what would be cool just to play?
The early inception for it really came from a BBC video we saw called Planet Earth, where they were talking about a cordyceps fungus.
This cordyceps fungus gets inside of the brain and controls these ants, and mandibles start chomping, they grow up to higher areas, cordyceps fungus sprouts out, and then it germinates.
And essentially uses them to spread its infection and take over whole colonies, sometimes wiping them out. As soon as we saw it, we were intrigued by the idea of, what if it jumped to humans?
That's some scary shit.
How would people react? What would happen in society? As we're trying to develop The look of the infected, we went through so many different iterations, some that looked really alien and subhuman, some that looked just essentially like zombies, and we couldn't find like an original place for them. But one of our artists just did this kind of photo mashup where he took a bunch of images of diseases or images of fungal overgrowth, and he kind of mashed it all together and he threw it on this person.
It was a very iterative process, making sure that the fungus felt properly integrated, like it was part of the body, growing out of the body.
And not just fungus growing in the head, but it's tearing the face apart, cleft down the middle, this gaping maw of a mouth with the crooked teeth.
And it's in great agony as its humanity and its brain is still somewhat functioning.
This is how they made the noises, which is weird.
Cognitive abilities of the thought process back here.
This isn't some decaying corpse on the ground. This is a living thing that's going to be coming after you in the world.
The fungus is always the focal point. So you can see from a distance, oh, this guy's infected. I can tell straight away.
In fungus, they have these beautiful saturated colors, and we really like that conscious of this something so horrific that it's going to like stop at nothing. It's relentless force of death, and yet elements of it are beautiful. It's not just about gore. It's not just about everything about it being scary, because to us it's actually scarier when things on it are somewhat benign or somewhat beautiful.
It was evident that we were onto something that was quite a bit different and something that we hadn't really seen before, which was eerily human but very disturbing.
And it seemed so creepy and so unique that right away we gravitated towards it, and it's like, this is our base infected. Everything should kind of come out of this look. So once we had this idea of the face-splitting kind of look that eventually became what we called the clicker stage.
We went to great lengths to create a full biological cycle for these things.
So in the early stages, you don't actually see too many signs of the fungus surfacing out of the skin. It's kind of underneath it, like people have lumps starting to show. The eyes will be kind of cloudy or lopsided because the fungus kind of originates inside the head.
That moves into the next phase, which is the clicking phase.
And if they mess with the eyes, we end up saying, well, how do they get around? Oh, echolocation.
And they use a form of echolocation to track down their enemies.
Just like bats, or even some blind people can see by making a clicking sound, a sound that on its own wouldn't be very scary. And then to associate it with something that people in this world are very fearful of, so that as you're exploring an environment, all of a sudden you hear this click, and you're seeing everybody just get frightened, just everybody duck, everybody hushes.
Great.
The bloater is the most severe of the stages. So large pieces of the body has been replaced by these kind of fungal plates.
The fungus completely takes over the body and blooms.
They're kind of covered in things that have been growing on them. Things like moss and like little life on life kind of.
What the fuck is that?
When the infected feels like it's going to die, it finds like a dark corner and it becomes part of the environment.
The human elements aren't there anymore.
And then the body is gone.
They lay down and sprout and then spew spores.
And if people can breathe those spores, they become infected as well. It all had to kind of make sense of how each stage flowed from one to the other. And that's hopefully how we've created a world that you can kind of look through it and understand the science behind it and say, I could buy this, I could get into this.
Mandatory evacuation. Evacuate to where?
What do you think? Quarantine zone. See, some places got a heads up before the infection showed up. Most didn't.
Over the course of Joel and Ellie's journey through this game across America,
you find all these different societies, all these different enclaves, and you get to see how do they deal with the infected.
Without the manifestation of this infection, you can't have these people making those interesting choices.
The world we decided was actually its own character, really grounded with a lot of texture, What happens, after 20 years of the fall of man, when no one's taking care of anything?
This book called The World Without Us describes in detail how much fighting on a day-to-day basis we have to do to keep nature back. And once you stop doing that, how quickly nature can reclaim that. As they talk about New York, and how every day they pump water out of the subway system. That system breaks down. Within 2 days, a whole city is flooded. And once water gets introduced, then structures collapse pretty quickly. Trees will sprout, and wind will carry those seeds over, and gutters get clogged, and then when it rains, water fills up, and then pretty soon you have vegetation growing over there, and once you have vegetation, concrete breaks pretty easily when there's a tree and roots breaking through that. Even some of the stuff we did on Uncharted, exploration of how temples were ruined, what if you took those ideas and put them in Pittsburgh or Boston?
And obviously right when that happened, you can imagine that being pretty terrible to look at. But you think about 20 years later, and with rainwater filling up those sinkholes and then those becoming like little marshes with lily pads in them.
We had this wonderful piece of concept art we developed really early on, and there are all of these wild animals that have escaped from a zoo and over the past 20 years have bred, and now they have herds roaming these cities. And that's something that tells you that life goes on, and this world is worth saving.
Don't scare it.
I won't. There's something really pretty about nature reclaiming its domain once we are gone.
So fucking cool.
We have another level of OCD of the logic goes into some of these environments. Water damage seeps in, and then that creates some little moss growing on the floor, or a tree radiates energy from its base, and that over time starts to melt the snow around it. And that's the reason why you'd see those little rings of leaves showing through in the snow. That gives it that extra, believability. This is pitch art. I'll try to start with an idea that conveys sort of the feel of the environment. Something like this, very brushstrokey, very painterly. You can see not a lot of detail, just energy and conveying a mood. This is sort of just a conversation starter, and then this would be more of an actual space. So you start talking about, is this too tight of a space right here? Would the player even fit through there? Do we even want to include water? Those are conversations you start having a little bit later. And then it usually needs several more passes back and forth in order to be tightened up to be the experience that you would see in the final product. So, dude, I was actually trying to figure out right here, there should probably be some dead foliage.
It might be cool to see some of the dead stuff around the edges of the green, or like even spilling out into the street.
Maybe what we do is, in some of these areas, we use it as like a transition from the actual concrete to the side of the building, so like they're almost sitting on top of a bed of dead foliage, like that really rich kind of like orangey brown color.
Sienna or something would be nice. Something real cheddary.
That's how you know you're done. The end product often ends up being stronger because that bouncing back off somebody else gives you a result that maybe you wouldn't have even thought of in the first place.
All right, here's the bridge. That's our way out of here.
As far as concept art goes, definitely the ultimate goal is just helping everybody as much as possible.
Me and the background artist will work together. I'll often just go to them because they've got like a really, really good like visual imagination. At some point, you came in almost like flat on. So that's kind of good because the bus station is right in your peripheral view, and you're probably going to enter the bus station. You're probably not going to get lost. But it doesn't at all utilize this cool architecture here, like the bus station sign. Like that's a really distinctive silhouette, and it's a really interesting sort of architectural detail. So we changed the entrance.
Look at that. Another city, another abandoned quarantine zone.
I think it's a better composition anyway. It's not so like symmetrical. And I think that was done so that this sign read better. If you didn't see the word bus on it, you might not know it's a bus station. So I think that helps.
Everything we're doing in the environments is relating back to what you should be feeling in the story or what's happening to these characters.
So is that everything you hoped for?
Jury's still out. But man, can't deny that view.
Come on, this way.
When we first came up with Ellie and Joel, we had this idea in our heads of who they would be, but we didn't necessarily know the voice.
It took us a while to find our Joel, but for Ellie, I think Ashley was the second or third candidate to walk in, and right away we knew.
Yeah, you know
Why are you so scared all of a sudden?
Because I'm a coward, okay? So just get your shit. Let's get out of here.
Damn it. I'm not like her, you know.
What?
You think I'm gonna end up like your daughter?
The way she delivered the lines, the way she just embodied that character is like, that's Ellie, there's no question about it.
And I saw the character artwork and I related to her a lot. I mean, she's kind of a tomboy and she's kind of tough, and I mean, obviously I'm not 14, and I think that's the main difference between the two of us. I read the scenes and I was like, I need to play this part.
You wanna be my hero? Forget the whole bit about saving my life. Buy me a stack of these bad boys instead.
Where'd you get that?
Back at Bill's. I mean, all this stuff was just lying around.
And then once we had her, we said, okay, well, we're going to do another round. And we're going to have Ashley this time in the casting sessions. The chemistry of these two characters was imperative to get right.
Troy was a really interesting casting for Joel because when you see Troy, he doesn't look like Joel at all.
You know, he's so handsome and he had like, you know, the frosty hair and totally looked like Final Fantasy. And so
I'm like, yeah, I don't know. He's like this tall, pretty. It didn't seem right.
I walked into the room fully aware that I was the youngest person that they were seeing for this role. There was a line that was in the audition side that says that Joel has few moral lines left to cross. And so that became the anchor point to the character.
But then as soon as he spoke and he had the grit in his voice,
warm, yet kind of dangerous.
And his movement is just like you bought into it.
Why are you so scared all of a sudden?
Because I'm a big coward, okay? Now pack up your shit and let's go.
God damn it. I'm not her, you know.
What?
You think I'm gonna end up like your daughter?
Lily, you are treading on some very thin ice right now.
It was Ellie and Joel.
after he read, it was just like that was it.
I've done some video games in the past, but to be handed the mantle of a franchise like this was a pretty big honor.
Is she alive?
She's alive. She's David's newest pet. Ah!
Where?
In the town. She's in the town.
You mark it on the map. It better be the same exact spot your buddy points to.
Neil pulled me aside one day, and he said, I have some ideas. And as you're well aware, Neil is a little twisted. He came up with this character, and, I just jumped at it. It was such a departure from everything I've done here for Naughty Dog, to say the least.
Name's David. This here's my friend James. We're from a larger group. Women, children. We're all very, very hungry.
To be able to put on a voice that, hopefully a lot of people won't know, won't notice that it's even me. Because we didn't want it to be Drake. Drake eating people, that's a whole nother game.
How did you put it? Tiny pieces. See you tomorrow, Ellie.
Certain voices that I can do wouldn't fit the David's artwork, but he showed me the art, and I
said maybe it's something like this, where everything's, it's very quiet. And just, he's not really sure, and the voice can break a little.
And he just looked and goes, yeah, that's it. So I'd love to tell you, we hashed it over and we talked. No, it just, I looked at the picture and I tried something. He said, yeah.
A few weeks back, I sent a group of men out a nearby town to look for food. Only a few came back. And turns out that the others had been slaughtered by a crazy man. And get this, he was with a little girl. You see, everything happens for a reason.
Ashley, she brought humor to it.
She just has some really great comedic timing. The way she reacts to the things around the world with a little bit of sarcasm, that teen kind of like trying to get a rise out of you.
Now watch your step as you're going out, because it's going to be a little...
It just brought a certain levity to the story that the story needed. You didn't even realize it needed it until she started doing some of that stuff.
Oh, I'm sure your friend will be missing this tonight.
Mm-hmm.
It's light on the reading, but it's got some interesting photos.
Now, Ellie, that ain't for kids.
Whoa! How the hell would he even walk around with that thing?
Get rid of that.
Well, hold your horses. I want to see what all the fuss is about. Oh, why are these all stuck together? I'm just fucking with you. Bye-bye, dude.
Throughout the course of shooting over these past couple of years, Ellie and I have kind of morphed into each other, which I know sounds so cheesy. Neil always asks, he's like, well, what would you do in this situation?
I think the most important thing that Ashley brought is a sense of capability to Ellie's character that wasn't there in the beginning.
The very first thing we shot involved her being pulled out of a car and attacked, and Joel was supposed to go save her.
It was written that Ellie sort of was just kind of watching on the side, just waiting till he was done, and I was a little frustrated because I was like, well, if this were real life, I would do something.
We did a couple takes, and at some point she walked up to me and she said, I feel like I'd hit him.
So we added in a part, like, you know, right there off the bat, she's not just this damsel in distress. Right there, she wanted to fight back from her very first day of shooting.
We didn't have it right initially. She needs to be more capable than initially we thought she would be, and actually that made us go back and rethink combat and rethink a lot of the areas in the game, and now she was going to take a much more active part.
Anything that requires, you know, a lot of body movement, we do with the actors on the mocap stage. And we try as much as possible to use our actual principal actors, use their body motion as well as their voice. We capture it all at once there on the stage.
Having the actors perform as well as being recorded at the same time was imperative to get an accurate performance. Because every time you split up the performance in any way, you lose some of that magic where they did a gesture or they delivered the line a certain way. And those things have to be in sync, or there's just something subconscious that's like off-putting about the performance when you don't do it that way.
You are treading on some mighty thin ice here.
I'm sorry about your daughter, Joel, but I have lost people too.
You have no idea what loss is.
Everyone I have cared for has either died or left me. Everyone fucking except for you. So don't tell me that I would be safer with someone else, because the truth is I would just be more scared.
It gives you the most authentic, most realistic performance, because you're actually there, not just making your own choices, but making your own choices based on the other people that are involved in that scene. So you get this truly natural approach to things, and it shows up.
It's like theater in the round. You can do anything from any angle, and the smallest, most subtle thing we'll be able to pick up.
There's no place to hide. So you have to be as prepared as possible, because you have no idea which moments they're going to use. There are these little improv moments and, you know, little nuances that you get that probably isn't scripted, that just comes out of play, you know, while they're performing. That mistake that is just blossomed into a really good idea.
Did we improv on The Last of Us? Yes. Yes, we did.
Doing this was a whole lot like being 5, playing in the backyard with a stick, you know, and this is my machine gun, and, you know, and a pine cone is my hand grenade. It's all your imagination. I'm doing the exact same shit that I did 45 years ago. I just get paid for it now. We square.
We're square.
And get the fuck out of my town.
I don't do a lot of voiceover work, so for me it was nice to be able to work off of your other actors. I can't imagine it working any other way.
I'd never done mocap before. I didn't know what to expect. The suits were crazy.
Yeah, the suit gave me wedgies. Like, deep wedgies that I had to pick out with my middle finger. Too much information.
Just how damn sexy I look in a motion capture suit. I look like 10 pound of sausage in a 5 pound casing in that thing, man.
Once you get past the fact that like everybody else and you look like weird clown people with these little dots and stuff, once you like give over to that, it really was pretty easy to make it just feel like you're in the moment and in the scene.
So everyone that was on this is a slam dunk. This isn't just another gig to them, and that creates a really cool energy for people to really start experimenting and playing jazz.
Floor is yours.
Action.
Get the fuck off! Hey!
Oh, let her go.
Don't worry, this is fixable. But I can't come with you.
Well, then I'm staying.
Ellie, I want Joel to watch over her.
Oh, no, no, no.
Bullshit,
Absolutely.
I'm
Ellie.
going with
Not
him.
to.
I could just take her to the North Tunnel and wait for me there.
Jesus Christ.
Just cargo, Joel.
How do you know them?
You know, we craft the scene out until it has a good feel, and then we pass it off to animation to clean it up.
Real life motions don't necessarily always translate into gameplay.
There's something that's usually missing, so we have to, maybe enhance the gesture or enhance the shoulder movements or a breath that you want to be able to feel, but you don't really see it, so you can't really feel it unless you see it.
Is everything all right?
Yeah, everything's fine.
I could have him lean in here a little bit more, like this, take his hand down. When they're on stage, they don't necessarily have windows, so that weight of like really pushing and leaning in, that's something that we would have to accentuate. Give him a little bit more weight on that turn, or put his head down a little bit more.
There's a lot of dialogue that gets said between the two characters. We have to bring that alive through animation, and we have what we're using as gestures.
Why would they mow down all these people?
Can't let everyone in.
If you turned off the sound, you'd know that they were talking to each other. And that really helps accentuate the relationship that the two have together. We have certain animations that play in the beginning of the game on Ellie. She's traveling with Joel, who she doesn't really know. There's a lot of gestures to make her look nervous, just her overall stance. Later on in the game, they develop a relationship through the animation, not just the dialogue. You can see that she's more comfortable around him. If that reads well with the player, then, we're doing our job. We want her to look scared when she gets a gun. We want her to look scared of the gun.
So if she's gonna aim, she wouldn't be like super trained aim. She would be more like some scared. But at the same time, it needs to look cool and feel cool to the player that plays.
It's really just these little tiny details that we're doing, and it's coming across. It's working out well.
We don't do facial capture, we don't track eye movements on stage, it's just the motion capture data. Everything that you see on the faces is hand keyed.
As you can see, this is all of her mocap data. And so when I'm doing something like this, I go back and forth to the performance that she was giving, and I watch just this section over and over and over again. So this is our default face. I can make everything super extreme and make her all squinty and angry, turn her frown down. I can open her mouth, stick her tongue out.
It's listen, watch. Okay, where's her mouth at this point? Like, is it open? Is she making like a grimace?
About Tess. I don't even know.
Here's how this thing's gonna play out. You don't bring up Tess. Ever. Matter of fact, we just keep our histories to ourselves.
We shoot all of it to just get the body motion, and then we'll do a second pass with the cameras.
The scene's playing back on an overhead projector, but it's also playing back on a monitor that's attached to my rig.
Sean and I would go to the stage and motion capture the camera filming the scene, and so he would get a whole wide shot, a whole close-up for the whole scene.
You can change your lenses, you can use your standard 35, 85, 50s, whatever, all that sort of live action camera cinematography, you can apply it on stage.
We make sure to go back in and add flaws.
We keep the confinements of the room so the camera can't go past a certain wall, because then we have this cheated perspective. If the cameraman bumps into the wall, we keep it. Missing focus hits when you're pulling focus, going too close to a character and reframing, those little moments in there kind of keeps it very cinema verite.
If everything was too perfect, you wouldn't be able to put your finger on it, but you'd be able to feel it. It would just feel off.
It's very much about grounding it, despite having the option to do whatever we want.
Being able to place the cameras anywhere we want after the motion capture gives us both advantages and disadvantages. The biggest advantage is it means that we just have to nail the best performances we can get, and the luxury is that we can always swap it.
The 3D world gives you limitless opportunities. with cameras and movements, exposures, all that stuff.
Most of these cameras are sort of set up like real world cameras. So we have lens, we have f-stop that will create the depth of field.
Alright, well, I hope y'all enjoyed it. I'm gonna end it there. Thank y'all so much for tuning into the stream. I appreciate it so much, and tomorrow we'll continue where we left off. But yeah, I just want to give you guys a little insight of how they made this game and like what goes into detail in it. It's kind of crazy to me. But yeah, thank y'all so much for tuning in, and yeah, I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace out.